Hey everyone, Brickhouse here, and people in Hollywood have lost their freaking minds. So last weekend was UFC 290, and Donald Trump attended. Donald Trump walked into the arena with Dana White, while Kid Rock's American Badass was blasting throughout the arena. And while he was there, he took some time to chat up Mel Gibson, shook Joe Rogan's hand, chatted up Mark Wahlberg, Guy Fieri, and musician Jack White was having none of it. None of it, I tell you. It's disgusting. In fact, Jack White took to his Instagram, and notice how comments are turned off, so you can't comment on his post. But what he posted was anybody who quote-unquote normalizes or treats his disgusting fascist, racist con-man, disgusting piece of shit Trump with any level of respect is also disgusting in my book. That's you, Joe Rogan. That's you, Mel Gibson. That's you, Mark Wahlberg. That's you, Guy Fieri. This is a statement from me, not a discussion or debate. This is what the elites in Hollywood think of you, think about me. But they all directed at one man. And that's Donald Trump. Now, in my book, even if I don't like the guy, if I had the current occupant of the White House, Joe Biden, in my space, in my area, and I had a chance to shake his hand, even though I don't like the guy, I would still shake his hand out of sign of respect for the office. It doesn't make me a liberal, doesn't make me whatever ist or ism or whatever you want to put on it, doesn't make me any of those. I do it out of a sign of respect for the office. This is a former president of the United States. And to say that Joe Rogan, Mel Gibson, Mark Wahlberg, Guy Fieri, you shook his hand, so that makes you the same ist or ism that he is complete and utter BS. Here's another one. Steve Inman on Twitter found this one. Hey, at Food Network, I knew that Guy Fieri was a bigot, but I didn't know that he was a fascist too. Boycott Guy Fieri. Let's take a look at this person's profile. So she's an Humphreys fan. Okay, I got nothing against Humphreys fans. Humphreys fans have pretty free spirits. But look at some of her posts on Twitter about the GOP. Up here in the corner. These are the type of deranged people that like to project. The people that bark the loudest about that stuff, generally that's the stuff they believe in. I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying generally. This article here from Variety. Jack White slams disgusting Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, and more for interacting with the fascist, racist piece of shit Donald Trump. And this just basically covers the other article that I was referencing from Outkick. And this is my point right here. It shouldn't matter what political party you're in. Meeting the current president or a former president is pretty neat. It's about honoring the office. It might surprise people reading this, but I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Biden on the planet. Yet, when invited to the White House, I shook his hand out of respect for the presidency. It's truly that simple. You've gone off the tracks once you start claiming speaking to a former president or a current president normalizes anything. But see, these people can't help themselves. You don't have to love George W. Bush, and I don't like George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, or Joe Biden, but if you have the chance to speak to them or shake their hand, you should. How many people get to say they met someone who was president? Not many. Unfortunately, now we're in a place in society where everything is a zero-sum game. Meaning that, hey, I shook Trump's hand, so now I'm every ism, bigot, racist, homophobe, xenophobe, whatever, just because I talked to him for 30 seconds and shook his hand. If you speak to Trump, you're evil. It's crazy. It's, as Elon calls it, the woke mind virus. And no, it's not a zero-sum game. Oh, and by the way, who in the blue hell is Jack White? Because I never heard of him. So there you have it. That's my 2 cents worth on this whole brouhaha over Mel Gibson, Guy Fieri, Joe Rogan, and Mark Wahlberg, all taking just a couple of minutes out of their time to shake the hand of a former president and have a few really quick words with him. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think this has gotten out of hand and crazy? Or do you agree with Jack White? Don't be afraid to share and comment. And while you're at it, please take the time to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content becomes available here on YouTube. You can also catch me over on a couple other platforms, being Rumble and Odyssey. And with that, I thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.